and welcome to my channel, the Total Tutors. If you like the video, do share and subscribe to my channel. So today I'm going to present 10 tips for telephonic interview. So since we are in the COVID-19 situation and most of the interviews are being conducted by telephone or through the virtual face-to-face interview. So here in my video I'm going to discuss some amazing tips that will help in the phone interview, and I will also be having some video for the virtual interview as well. So let's begin. First point is keep yourself in a quiet place before the allotted time. So suppose your time is of 10 a.m. in the morning. So at least 15 to 20 minutes before the allotted time you have to accommodate yourself in a quiet place and make all the arrangements. So you have to be in a closed room, or there should not be any person. You can go to the terrace or to your room. You can lock the room and you can tell your parents and family members not to make noise or any hustle bustle. Any interruption in the interview is not good for you. Next point, keep yourself hydrated to sound calm in the call. So your voice is playing a very important role for the interview, because you're not meeting the interviewer face to face, not he is seeing you, your personality. He is only recognizing you with your sound. So your sound should have a crystal clearness. So for that you can drink a lot of water, not a lot but a sufficient amount of water, so that your voice is audible enough. Maintain a peaceful and calm tone throughout the call. Remember, the interviewer is imagining you with your voice. So I have mentioned this, that the interviewer is not seeing your face, he is not seeing your body language, he is not seeing your facial expression. So what he will be judging you on is your voice, the confidence in your voice, the smartness, the clarity in your voice, the way you give your answers, the way you present your answers. So your voice is playing a very important role in a telephonic interview. So you have to be very calm too. You don't have to go fast or slow. You don't have to be nervous or hustle bustle. You have to maintain a very peaceful tone. Don't speak too fast or too slow, so you don't have to become the tortoise nor the rabbit. You have to maintain a normal tone so that the interviewer is understanding you. So in the telephonic calls we may have network issues or some sound issues like as well. So you have to understand that you don't have to speak so fast that the interviewer is not understanding something, or you are speaking so slow that he is getting bored out of you. So you have to maintain your voice. Do practice by giving mock interviews to your friends or teachers. So all the points that I have covered up till now, what you can do is you can talk to your friends or your teachers by giving the mock interviews. You can tell them that you have to have the interview, and they can ask the questions related to your subjects, and you can use the any call recorder app and just record the call, and after the call is done you can check the voice, you can check how you are responding to the questions and answers. So you will able to analyze your sound which is in a phone call. So when we are talking in our daily life our sound is in a different way, but on a phone call our voice becomes different. So you have to analyze this, and call recorder will be very helpful to you. So I would suggest that at least you should give 5 to 6 mock interviews to your friends, to your teachers or your elder brother or sister, so that you should avail the maximum benefit. Next is always keep quiet when the interviewer is speaking. So like if the interviewer want to speak something, you should not interrupt to the interviewer. If you are suppose you are in the middle of your answer, you are telling some definition to him and he is cross questioning you, he want to say something to you, so you have to immediately stop in between your answer. You don't have to go to your answer. No, when he is speaking you have to keep calm, you have to keep quiet and listen to him attentively. So when you are believing or you are saying thinking that the interviewer is just trying to say something, just shut your mouth and just listen to him attentively. So this is a very very important point. Never ever interrupt your interviewer. Always remember it is an official call, so we are not meeting the interviewer. So in a face-to-face interview we are sitting in a room and we are all well dressed up in the official form and the interviewer is front of us, so we know, our mind knows that what to speak and what not to speak. But in a telephonic interview we are not in the dress code also, we can wear any clothes or anything like in our home clothes as well, and the interviewer is also not in front of us. So it's not like we can talk anything that we talk in our calls, normal calls. So it has to be particularly official. You don't will not greet the person saying hi and hello. You have to be really formal, and the judgment of words is very very essential. Next, keep your phone charged and in full volume mode. So this is very very essential, that your phone battery should not be running low. You have to keep your phone fully charged and in the full mode. So suppose um, the interview is at 12, so you have to keep your phone in the full volume mode and you have to sit next to your phone. You don't have to leave your phone unattended. If you're going somewhere, you have to keep your phone with your friends or family members, so that if a call is coming, at least the person is knowing that you are the person, you will be there for the interview. So don't ever leave your phone, not for even a single minute. Don't take too much time to answer the question. So what happens in the face-to-face interview, you can take as much time as you want, but in a telephonic interview what it happens, like the interview, if you're taking too much time to respond to the questions, what the interviewer may imagine or think is that you are searching the questions on the internet. And this is very common in the interviews nowadays, that the interviewer is asking some questions and you are saying that there is some sound issue or I cannot understand your question, please pardon, and you are just searching on the net for the question. So this is not like the thing. You can't befool the interviewer. He knows very well the questions. If you are taking too much time, he will think that you are searching the questions and he will just wrap up the interview. Remember, for a good interview, telephonic interview or the virtual interview or face-to-face interview, a good interview goes for minimum 15 minutes and maximum 13 minutes. So if the interviewer is ending your call in just 5 minutes, end up you can have the conclusion that you are not selected. So don't take too much time to answer the question. You can take about 30 seconds, but not more than enough. If you're not able to answer any of the question, you can simply say that at this point I'm not able to recall that question, I'm not able to recall that concept. You can say no to some questions. You may not know every answer that the interviewer is asking to you, but don't take too much time to answer the questions. And also one mention over here, that you don't have any other phone apart from your for example, if you are having some other phone mobile, if the call is ringing, then the person will be imagining that you are having some other phone and you are searching the questions from that phone. So you have to keep yourself in a room where apart from you no one else should be there, and no device or no phone or no ringing sound should be there. Next, greet the person at the start and end of the call. So this is very very important, that you are greeting the person. So you have to take a good amount of time. You have to greet that person. Although your interview may not be as good as you think, but then also you have to greet the person at the end. So these are all my tips and I wish you all the best for the interview. Thanks for watching my video.